What is up, YouTube? This is a three-part video. The first part, I want to give you guys an update about this big nickel over G, the pinch blitz, and there's some issues you're going to run into with it. And I'm going to give you guys some kind of explanation as to ways that you can counteract it. The thing that I want you to pay attention to is look at that weird cross man, okay? That is for all 5 wide. It's going to this funky crossman. Now, the blitz setup is show blitz, pinch D line, slant outside. And against 5 wide, I'd take this slot corner that's blitzing and, well, blitz him and engage with the offensive lineman. Now, one thing that I found that sometimes helps is the shade to the inside. Notice how that gets him to the side that he needs to be on. That's not for all 5 wide, and that's not for all formations. Sometimes what will happen is if you shade inside, he'll get moved into where he's like a middle third kind of positioning, like it's a cover 3 almost. But sometimes he will get moved over to here. So a simple shade inside will take care of that issue. But again, with shading inside, that affects everybody. If they're on an out route, a zig route, somebody's going to get open, right? Unless you do individual shading. So I wanted to bring you guys an updated version of a big nickel over G blitz using a completely different play. So big nickel over G, having slot CB, that's when you start getting to more like quick adjustments and changing your coverage shell, maybe changing it to cover 2, but still getting the same look. The blitz that we're going to be using today for a better alignment is this WS Blitz 1. Now, you could use WS Blitz 2 or WS Blitz 3, but because man coverage is so good, we're going to use WS Blitz 1. So WS Blitz 1, and we're going to go straight back into this 5 wide, same play, Steeler stick, and look at the beautiful alignment that automatically happens. We're just going to show blitz, pinch D-line, slant outside, and the nice thing with this, we can take our user's free to roam wherever we want to, and just engage. So if they would normally send this guy on a streak, and with that funky misalignment, streak would give up 1 play touchdown. But if we do a simple shade over top and have a good speed matchup right there, we have no issues whatsoever, and we can scream off of the edge. Of course, if you get in the correct spot. Where you want to stand is right here, okay? You want to stand right there, engage with the offensive lineman, snap the ball, engage, disengage, and scream off the edge, right? And that's going to happen every single time. Now, stay tuned towards like the third part of this video, and we'll be talking about how you can scream out of a max protect gun bunch. So subscribe if you guys are new as well. So again, this is 5 wide. This is the blitz you want to use against 5 wide. Show blitz, pinch D-line, slant outside. Take your user, engage on the opposite side guard of where that blitz is coming from, and just scream at them. Quite literally just hum at them, right? Bang, screaming off the edge. We can cover the slant. They throw the slant early. It's a pick, right? Simple, consistent every time. Now, that's 5 wide. Let's go ahead and get into the gun bunch. The blitz setup remains the same. Show blitz, pinch D-line, slant outside. This is how we're going to send this blitz if they are sending everybody out on a route. Same thing as 5 wide. Stand on the opposite side guard of where the blitzing safety is. In this case, it is the right guard because we have, I believe, the free safety or the strong. I always get these two mixed up. One of the safeties coming down and blitzing off the edge. So we're going to stand on the opposite side of where he is, engage with an offensive lineman, disengage, and just cover that crosser, and you can see humming off of the edge. Now let's slide protect that way real fast. Let's go ahead and show blitz, pinch D-line. Take our user slant outside. This is a slide protect to the right. And you can see, bang, we're getting that guy coming off the edge because they have to slide. The defensive end's coming in free instead. They slide protect and ID that guy. Like if they're to go ahead and just do something like this. Show blitz, pinch D-line, slant outside. More than likely, somebody's going to come through the B gap, okay? This game is just weird how the blocking works, but that's usually how it is. You can see right there, this time, user rushing. All right? You guys kind of get the point. There's always somebody coming in free. They slide protect and ID. We're just going to user rush the crap out of them, all right? Simple. Now, they could just go ahead and block their running back, and that's going to pick it up. That'll pick it up fairly consistently. I'm not going to lie about that. We're going to go ahead and blitz our user, slant D-line outside, and pinch, snap the ball, engage, disengage, and you can see the blitz gets picked up consistently, right? So this is where adjustments start coming into play and picking up on your opponent's tendencies. If they are constantly blocking that running back, you need to start sending an additional person. In this case, it's going to be X. So right on the D-pad twice, X, down on the right, stick and blitz that linebacker. So again, show blitz, pinch D line, slant outside, take your user, blitz your user. It's looking like this. Again, we're changing it from a cover 1 to cover 0. We'll block our running back, engage, disengage, and scream. You get you right there. If you have a little bit faster of a player, you can cover that crossing route fairly easily. All right, let's go max protect. We're going to get into the fun stuff. So if they max pro and we set this blitz up like we usually have been, as I was talking about earlier, this ain't going to scream. Again, it's a simple numbers game, but you may be deceived about that. I want you guys to pay attention to what Darnell Savage does against a max protect gun bunch. Again, with adjustments and recognizing tendencies, if you stand right here, this blitz is not going to work. We have to change where we're going to stand against a max pro. And this time we're going to stand directly in front of the center. So this is max protect gun bunch. Try and engage, disengage. And you can see right there, we're getting crazy disengages up the center. And then we're still humming at them as well. Oftentimes what's going to happen instead is Darnell Savage is going to be the one coming off of the edge instead, or sometimes even the B gap. He's kind of inconsistent, but the way that the blocking of the O-line is, oftentimes you're going to get some wild disengage and still scream at them anyway. So again, standing directly over the center, try and engage on a block. That's going to be critical to get this blitz to come through. You can see if you don't engage with the, wow, we got to pick right there. If you don't engage with the block, it's going to get picked up. And perhaps you need to start changing where you're standing, right? So again, show blitz, blitz X, max pro. We'll just try standing right here. Just try a little bit of a live experimentation with you guys. Blitz our user, snap the ball, engage, disengage. You can see right there, finally getting somebody to come and clean out. He got stuck on somebody. I don't know who he got stuck on, but you guys can get the point. Practice with this, get used to it, and get the positioning keyed. If you're standing in the wrong spot, it ain't gonna scream. We may try something and change it up just a little bit. Again, engage, disengage, and there we go. Finally, kind of what I was talking about. Darnell Savage coming up through the A gap. So get the positioning correct, and you're more than likely going to go ahead and scream at them. Again, as I was talking about, this blitz really is dependent upon how well you can anticipate what your opponent is going to do. If you're not that good on defense, this blitz really is not catered towards a beginner by, well, any means. This is not for a noob whatsoever. So this is a max pro. Again, with positioning, just try and get it correct. You can see engage, disengage, and bang. With the placement finally done, Darnell Savage screaming through the B gap. Told you guys. You get the positioning correct for these blitzes. Some of these blitzes are legitimately insane. And the faster this person is, obviously the faster this blitz is going to come through. So if you guys are playing on MUT, you may want to slap your fastest safety that's normally right here and manned up to the tight end. So when they do go max pro, you get to hum at their soul. The final thing, this is kind of a little bit of a lab with you guys, is we're going to do a simple block the tight end. Okay, so pinch D line, slant in outside, almost said inside for some reason, and just blitz your user. Same thing like last time, and we'll see what this guy does. He may convert to a spy, he may blitz. We're going to do a little live labbing with you guys. You can see right there, this time he goes ahead and for some reason just drops into a spy, but if they go max pro, he'll go ahead and blitz. If they're blocking their tight end, just go ahead and change up. Again, read what they're doing on offense, anticipate, and blitz the additional guy you need to blitz. So right here, we're going to try screaming if they block the tight end instead. You can see right there, engage, disengage, and bang, coming off the edge for easy heat. As a reminder from earlier in the video, if they do some slide protect and ID, there's going to be some sort of funky blitz going on. I couldn't tell you every single time who's going to come through, but the way that this game comes through, you saw that we could user blitz him, we could get a B gap, we can get an A gap, we can get a straight up disengage. ID and slide protect, it's not going to stop this blitz. Good luck stopping this blitz if you aren't blocking somebody or if you don't have a quick progression behind it. So that's going to take care of this video. Again, if you guys are new to this channel, well, be sure you hit that subscribe button, as that's the main focus of this channel is defense and blitzes. Speaking of defense, we're going to be having a video coming out during the Thanksgiving break is what some students would call it. Next week, okay? So I'm going to be out of town starting Tuesday and coming back Sunday. So there will be a couple videos that are already pre-recorded. It's a 2 game of this guy that is on Facebook that says he's a GOAT and that he has won 12 straight games. You guys will see exactly what happens. Yeah. It's rough. You guys will see what happens in that video, so stay tuned with the notifications turned on, and until next time, guys, get in the lab. This is a little updated version of this Blitz that I think is significantly better as far as alignment goes against 5 wide, but still can hum at your opponents against Gun Bunch as well. So until next time, get in the lab. This has been T-Meister. See ya.